Jesus Christ. I've just had a howler and I was on mute while doing my intro. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Jesus. I actually managed to mess that up. Yeah, well done, Blancos. Well done, Sam. Well done, mate. Well done. Okay, look, F the intro now because I screwed it up. Big up everyone though in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that. Big up Eunice for the rate. Yo, bless up for the show, brother. Yeah, I loved it, mate. I absolutely loved that show. Yeah, bless up all my best up Yusuf, bless up everyone. Yeah, come on, smash these likes and bless up Adam as well. Yeah, and bless up my darling Vanessa. Yeah, see my darling Vanessa. Yeah, come on. Bless up to you. Hope you all my darling. Come on. All right, how many beds up? Vanessa, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. Now, look, obviously, since there's not any club football being played right now, and listen, international break. Do you know what it is? International break is genuinely one of these ones where you just want to do, you just want to have something you can do, yeah, for that week until it's gone, and then you're like, cool, yeah. Then you're back in the flow. Do you get me? Without having to, talk about dead stuff. Obviously, this is dead, pretty much. But I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video about it. I mean, well, why not? There's no reason for me to not really do it. I mean, of course there is. Big up Santiago as well. Hope you're well as well, brother. Come on. Here's the thing. I was then sitting there saying, do you know what? Why not? Because there's no club football being played. I have watched a few World Cup qualifying games. So listen, brother, it's just that there's no reason for me to not really do anything. So let's just do it. Obviously, look, World Cup qualifying games have been played now. Or a fair of them has been played. To be fair, now, um, what do I think of them? Well, pretty much what I expected them to be. To be fair, um, I don't really. How's this? I haven't really been impressed of that many teams. Obviously, there are a few teams that I have been like, all right, yeah, this is actually fun to watch, and you're actually, how do I say this? You're actually a serious team going into this tournament. Like, what's it called? Spain, yeah. Spain is one where it's like, yeah, okay, you're actually a serious team. They thrashed Turkey 6-0 at their ground as well. This is at Turkey, by the way, people. Yeah? This was at Turkey and they slapped them up. Do you get it? Like they were nothing. Now, of course, it's just why didn't we sign on? uh, Manasa, if this guy came here, man, I don't think he would have lasted 10 minutes. I'll be real. Big up on Anna, though. He deliberately gave us a moment to laugh at when it was on my night. But hey, listen, it is always. Now, look, back to what I was saying. Um, Spain in the World Cup qualifiers have actually been pretty good. I think Spain, they've shown that they're going to be one of the main teams for the season. Argentina have qualified. Argentina's qualified already. Um, I think Brazil has qualified as well. I know Iran's qualified. I think Jordan is qualified. I was hearing that apparently Jordan is qualified. What was it? I think South Korea as well have qualified. That's what, six. There's probably more teams that I am forgetting right now. But Europe, then if we go to Europe, Morocco as well, they've qualified. That's another one. Yeah. Has Egypt as well. All right, cool. Then that's another one. But here's the thing when it comes to Europe, yeah. Oh, Algeria as well. Well, look at that. Look at that. Big up Khalid as well. Here's the thing when it comes to Europe now, which teams does look strong? Well, the teams that look strong are, I mean, France, as usual. Spain looks really strong. Really, really strong. I think this game even showed, even though it's Turkey, but still, um, they've got a really, really, really good team. But it's not just that. Portugal, I mean, They have completely. Do you know what it is? Portugal not only did they destroy. Um, what was that team again that they played? What was the name of that team that Portugal now played? Um, what, what was it? Who the hell did they call? Who the hell did they play? What was that name again that Ronaldo scored 2 goals against? What were they called? Jesus Christ, let me look this up. I've had a howl, I can't lie. How have I forgotten the team that they played against? It's cool. Armenia. All right, there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, Armenia. Thank you. Here's the thing. Portugal as well. You look at them. Um, their defense looks good. Yeah, Vanessa. Exactly. Yeah. Him coming to Real Madrid, but his career would have been destroyed inside one day. Trust me. But their midfield looks unbelievable. Their defense, well, we're gonna have to wait and see on that, but it doesn't look too bad. Their attack looks fluid, really good. Even CR7 is still scoring. Um, but that's the thing, and this is the point, Kiloa. Um, Portugal have a very good squad. Talent-wise, I would say talent-wise, it's Spain, Portugal, and France. It's them for me in terms of talent. Now, um, these three teams that I just mentioned, I think they look strong. They look good going into the World Cup. Um, they're going to be amongst favorites. Argentina, they look really good. They're up there as well. Um, England as well. That's another team that has a very, very, very good squad. But the issue with England is again, can they get over the line? Do they have this? Have they still got this mentality where it's like you're one game away from winning it? Can you do it? Like, do you have the mentality to actually get over the line? Well, here's the thing. They haven't even looked convincing yet. And this is why I find it so weird about England. It's like, bro, you've got all that talent. Yeah? Because let's not lie, people, they've got a serious, serious bunch of talented players. They do. Let's be honest, if you put a attacking manager in that England squad, yeah, he can build a serious, serious squad for England to compete for the World Cup. I'm not even lying. Look at the players they've got. Kane, Rice, Saka, Eze, um, what's it called? Um, Max Dowman. Yeah, they've got shit tons a lot of other players as well. Did I mention Kane? Did I mention him? Um, Bellingham. That's another one. You know, I can just go on and on and on. But here's the thing. I just don't trust them. Trent as well. Thank you very much. That's another one. Yeah. Gehi as well. Thank you. But I just don't trust them when it comes to the crunch end to, you know, do the business. Cole Palmer, Foden. Thank you. That's two other. That's two other ones. Yeah. Miles Lewis. Look at the squad they've got. They've actually got a good squad. Yeah. They're caked with talented players. All right. Danosos. If that is true, bless up. Bless the flip up Mbappe for that. But here's the thing. They've got a really good squad. Now, I know Palmer wasn't in there, but they've got a really good squad, England. Do you get me? Like, England's squad is up there with Spain, Portugal, and France. It's up there. Yeah, you can debate that them three still have better squads, but their squad is not far off them. Do you get me? I'm just not sure if they have got the mentality to get over the line. That is what I'm questioning. Now, um, what who do I think has the best chance of winning the World Cup? Well, I'm putting Spain number one. Um, I'm gonna put Argentina number two because they're the current champions and they don't look like they've slowed down anytime since. Um, but I'm putting Portugal third. Bless up Baron in the chat as well. Bless up, brother. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. And I'm putting Portugal third. Um, Now all these teams, apart from Argentina, um, Brazil I think has qualified. By the way, I think they've qualified now as well, automatically. I think they've qualified now. Um, Now here's the thing. For um, what's it called? God damn it, what's it called? What's it called now? For Argentina, I think they're the one country out of the ones I mentioned that have the weakest squad in terms of ability. Um, but but I still think that um as a team, as a unit, and with that manager, yeah, are still very, very good. They're a very solid team. They're tough to break down. The defense is unbelievable, and even the forwards they do well. Do you get me? Now, um, can they keep this going throughout the whole tournament? Well, that's going to be one question. Like, can you do back to back? Because I haven't seen a team do back to back since. Well, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I think the last team that did back to back was what, Brazil. And look how far back we have to go now. Um, Spain, I think, have the best chance because not only did they, the Euros because of the Euros, but thank you, Brazil. Yeah, thank you. 58, 62. But I think Spain have the best chance because Spain have, for me, the best squad. And I think when they play the way that they do, well, I can't see many teams stop them. The only teams I can see stop them is, well, Argentina if they're on the best day. When Spain's playing like that, Argentina if they're on the best day possibly could do something. Um, the next team, well, Portugal when they play at their best, I think are up there with Vitinha, João Neves in midfield. Um, you know, with Pedro Neto, Conceição, Ronaldo, and these teams. France as well are up there with the squad that they've got. But I think Spain, I think their manager suits these players a lot. I think what they do is unbelievable. Now, um, Spain's key factor for this World Cup will be to keep players like Lamine Yamal and Pedri healthy, and because Pedri is one of the engines in that midfield. If Pedri's not there, their midfield goes down like this. If Lamine Yamal is not there, their attack goes from here to here. That's how massive Lamine Yamal will be. Now, do I think they're both going to be there? Yeah, I do. But then again, they need to make sure that none of these guys get a serious injury before the World Cup, so that it impacts their performances in a bad way. Now, of course, we don't know what's going to happen. Do you get me? We haven't got idea. Like, here's the thing. I said this now on Yunu's channel on Barca Reacts right now. We're going to see some key players not be at this World Cup. I'm telling you, man, someone is going to get a serious injury because these managers will flog them to death. Yeah? I'm telling you, man, right now, we're going to see that this season. Someone is going to get a big injury. Now, who is it going to be? Is it going to be one in Real Madrid? Is it going to be one in Barca? Is it going to be one in, what was it? In the Prem? It's going to be what, in Liverpool? In Arsenal? In Man City? Do you get me? One of these players are going to get a big injury and they're not going to get to that World Cup. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone is genuinely going to not be there. Now, that's about Spain because I do think they're the favourites. Now, Portugal, here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to them. If Roberto Martinez can get it right, like he did in the Nations League, well, then Portugal is a team you've got to count on because at the end of the day, you know they the you know when they are like that, they can defend well, they can control a game, they can control any game that they want them pretty much. And let's be honest, mate, their attack when it's that fluid, can score goals for fun. Do you get me? And Portugal's got a stacked bench, by the way. Yeah, let's not forget. Yeah, let's not forget the players they can bring off the bench. Gonzalo Ramos, Joao Felix, etc., Trincao, and all that. Let's not forget that, mate. Yeah, they can even bring Joao Neves, no, Ruben Neves, sorry, off the bench. Do you get me? Rafael Leao, they can bring him off the bench. Yeah, they've got a stacked team. They've got a really talented team. If he can get them all to click, if he can collect them well as a unit and play together well, well then, mate, we'll talk. That you've got to count on them. Because let's be honest, mate. Give me one thing that Portugal cannot do. Well, you can't name me one thing. You can't because um they're good at attacking. They're very good at controlling the game. They can even defend. They've shown that they can. They've shown that they you know can defend when they have to. And let's be honest, in penalty shootouts, not only is Portugal one of the best teams when it comes to penalties, yeah, but their keeper as well, yeah, Diego Costa, yeah, he's very good at saving pens. Let's not forget against what was it? I think it was it Slovenia? I think it was in the Euros. He saved 3 pens on the spin. He saved one against Denmark. Yeah. He saved one against Spain as well. That's 5 pens. Yeah. This guy's a monster saving pens as well. Yeah. Portugal is one of the few teams where it's like, okay, we can lose, we can be losing, we can be drawing, we can be winning, or we can go to extra time, or we can go to a penalty shootout, and they still have a very, very, very good chance of winning. Do you get me? Like, I'll give you Brazil. If Brazil goes into a penalty shootout, bro, I think they've lost. I think automatically they've lost. Why? Because look who they've got in goal. Look who they've got in goal. They've got Allison. And I know we were talking about Allison, the Liverpool keeper, but he's awful. He's awful when it comes to penalties. Absolutely awful. Now, um, I don't even really trust some of their players when it comes to pens. Vinicius, but even Rodrigo, to be fair. There are a few others as well, Richarlison, etc., etc. So, again, that is my question with Brazil. Well, how are you going to do it when it comes to a penalty shooter? Can you really do it there? Then we've got teams like France. Now, France, my only concern with them is one thing, because France have a very good squad. That's another one that has a very, very good squad. But I don't trust that manager anymore. I think that manager's past it, by the way. I think that manager has passed himself now. Didier Deschamps. He should have walked after that Euros for me. For me, he should have walked, but he didn't. So I think he's going to be the reason why France doesn't win this World Cup. I just think he's past it now. Do you get me? So at the end of the day, like, I still think that France have a very good chance, but I don't think they will win it because of him. If they had a different manager, my energy would be completely different. Completely different. But now, um, there are two nations that I want to talk about. Number one, Italy. Alle vederci. Alle vederci, Italy. Like, even if you get to the tournament, mate, you ain't getting far. You are not getting far. Like, what has happened to you, man? Do you get me? It's like, do you know what it is, people? It's like, after they won the World Cup in 2006, look at the World Cup form. It's just gone down like this, like the Titanic. 2010, they get knocked out of the group stages. 2014, they get knocked out of the group stages. 2018, they don't even qualify. They lose to my country, ironically, Sweden, in a World Cup playoff. 2022, they lose to um, North Macedonia in a World Cup playoff at their ground. Then, over here, in this one, they get absolutely thrashed by Norway. And Norway's going to qualify for the World Cup. They're going to qualify. So it looks like Italy might have to do playoff. So there's a chance Italy might not even get. And even if they do, let's be honest, Does that Italy team look like a team that worries you, or scares you? Like if look, if you're Brazilian or Argentinian or Spanish or French, or even if you're English or Portuguese, well, does that team really scare you? Nah, it don't. Italy doesn't really scare you. Yeah? I don't look at Italy anymore as a team where it's like, yeah, you're a serious opponent for this. Well, no, you're not. Then no. Do you get me? Imagine going from the team you had in '06, and listen, that team, I think it's the greatest World Cup team pretty much I think I've ever seen. Do you get me? They conceded 2 goals in the whole tournament. One goal was an own goal. Another goal was a penalty. Apart from that, they kept clean sheets the whole time. I've never seen anything like it, by the way. You're conceding only 2 goals. 2 goals. And nothing more. I've never seen anything like that in a tournament like that, in a World Cup. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Now, Italy, for me, don't really have the players. They haven't got the players. I don't think even they have the right manager. I think they sacked their manager as well. Do you get me? That's how bad Italy. That's how bad Italy are right now. That is one team I'm writing off straight away. Then here comes another one that I'm going to write off. Germany. Anyone who watched that game against Northern Ireland, yeah, I'll tell you right now, they were awful. That German team is one of the worst German teams I have ever seen in my lifetime. Yeah, in my lifetime. I'm being real. Like, that German team I watched, like, here's the thing. I understand that, you haven't, that the quality of football has gone down, massively gone down. And it has. But that defense looks awful. That attack, if you take, well, if Wirtz doesn't perform, because Musiala's right now injured, but let's be honest, mate. If one of Wirtz and Musiala gets injured and one of them don't perform, but that attack is dead. That midfield is dead. It's dead. They're not connecting well together. I don't even think Nagelsmann is the right manager. Do you get me? It's just it it just screams to me of a team that just is not clicking together. They're not working as a unit anymore. Do you get me? And you're looking at some of these players asking, well, should you really be there? Like Antonio Rudiger. He's been one of the worst players for Germany throughout this whole tournament. Yeah. Voldemort, that tall striker that's now signed for Newcastle. Mate, he did nothing against Northern Ireland. My man got pocketed by Bradley and all these men. Do you get me? Like, Germany, well, even if they get to that World Cup, I'm going to be real, they ain't going to do anything. They ain't going to do anything. They haven't got the players, they haven't even got the manager. I can't lie, for these 2 countries that I just talked about now, it's looking dark. I can't lie, it's looking peak. Mate, it's looking really peak. It's looking actually peak. And here's the thing. You're using Tar and Rudiger in 2025 as your centre back partnership. Like, really? Have you not got anything? Have you not got any better defenders you can use? Like, and here's the thing. Florian Wirtz, I'm going to be real. Florian Wirtz does not look like the player that you saw in Leverkusen. Yeah? He's been awful so far, by the way. Schlotterberg's injured, alright, fair enough. But Wirtz has not been good. Yeah, he scored. And don't get me wrong, that was an unbelievable free kick that my man scored. But at the end of the day, bro, they struggled against Northern Ireland. They struggled. They struggled. And I'm going to tell you something else. The German fans were booing. They were booing them for the majority of the game. Man, I'm telling you, Chad, they were absolutely awful. That is one of the worst German teams I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, and I've watched a lot of international football. Yeah, that is one of the worst German teams I think I've ever seen. Like, there's no connection. There's no, you know, there's no chemistry. I don't really see any big quality apart from a few odd players. Like, what is it? A Verts or what is it? A Musiala or even a Schlotterberg. Well, apart from that, I don't see anything. Do you get me? I don't see this team of like, you know, the Germans that you used to see, Lahm, Cruz, Muller, Ozil, Schweinsteiger, these guys. Yeah? It's actually, bro, it's actually peak. I can't even lie. What? How was Voldemort looked that game? Bro, he was awful. He was absolutely awful, Omar. He was awful. He did nothing. He got pocketed by Northern Ireland. Northern freaking Ireland pocketed. Pocketed, my man. They lost 2-0 to Slovakia. Bro, that team is not doing anything. They ain't going to do anything in this World Cup. Yeah? Who can say? Here's the point. They have to rebuild. They have to rebuild. Omar, his service wasn't the best, but let's be honest, mate. He did nothing. He was really, really bad, that guy. Do you get me? Now, look, here's the thing. They need to change the team. And it's going to take a few years for them to get back up there. But right now, Italy and Germany are down here. Now, you look at Holland. Look at the Netherlands. They struggled past Lithuania. Lithuania, they were 2-0 up and they dropped to 2-2. Like, at the end of the day, mate, some of these European teams, I'm just looking at them and I'm just going, what has happened to your quality? Do you get me? Like, and this is the point, Santiago. Fact. I'm just asking, what, like, the European teams I can say I'm very confident that will actually do well is Spain, Portugal, and France. That's it. And that's only three European teams, by the way. I can't give you any more than that. I don't have full trust in England right now. Yeah, because England doesn't even look at the because England are not playing that well. Yeah, their games are boring. And let's be honest, mate, with England you never know. Even though I think Thomas Tuchel is a very good manager, but again, we're gonna have to see what he does with this England. Excuse me, with this England team. Even though I say they've got a good squad, but again, can he get the best out of them? Now, if he can do that, then that's four. But for now, I'm going to stick with these three because I don't trust Holland. I don't trust England right now, even though they've got a very good squad. But still, until they actually show it to me in the tournament and perform better in the qualifiers, I can't really trust them. That's two teams. I can't trust Italy right now. I mean, definitely not. And I definitely can't trust Germany right now. You can't. And they've all shown their signs to why you can't really trust them. So, again, um, who can I trust? Well, and let's be honest, I'm going to include the other countries as well from other continents. I don't trust Brazil. I don't trust them. Yeah, and I think you can all here agree that there's nothing to trust about Brazil as well. Now, um, what needs to happen for these teams to get back up there? Well, number one, they need to. Yeah, I did, Baron. I mean, 45 minutes. Then I switched off because I was so tired. But here's the thing: in order for these teams to get back up there, well, they're gonna need to get more better players in, and it might have to be one of the younger ones, but get them in. Do you get me? Like, get them in. And the chemistry needs to start getting better because, bro, how can you? Here's the thing: how can you beat these bigger football nations, yeah, and the ones that I just mentioned, yeah, are barely, you know, they're barely putting out any sort of quality to watch. Like, Watching Italy, watching Germany, and watching England right now, mate, it's fucking boring. It's boring to watch. It's actually awful to watch, mate. This is the funny thing. It's actually boring to watch right now. So at the end of the day, look, and look at Brazil. Do you get me? There's lots of work, Carl. Look, if Carlo wants to have any sort of chance, but he's got lots of work to do with that team. Do you get me? Yeah, France was boring, but to be fair, you, they've shown, they've still shown evidence that they can still go far in these tournaments, even with the manager. I just don't think that they're going to be able to get over the line with that manager. Do you get me? Now, that's up to Diallo. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to be real. Some of these managers, mate, some of these national teams, sorry, mate, they have to change. They have to change their managers. Some of them. Like Nagelsmann shouldn't really be there. Let's be honest, mate. He should not really be there. Like the way Germany is going right now is not looking good. Yeah, they might have won that game against Northern Ireland, but again, it does not look good. The form is really, really bad. It's so bad to watch. Like I said, the fans were booing them. I mean, Italy. I mean, what has happened to them? Their defense is nothing like what it was before when you used to see Italy. You know, when you think of the good old Italian teams, very, very good defense and having good strikers. But that ain't the case anymore. Do you get me? They need to bring this this sort of this mentality back into these teams now where no, we are gonna go far and listen, we're gonna have players that are gonna fight for the badge and we're gonna do everything to take this national team forward. Do you get me? But this is the point. It's just not clicking. And that's the problem. Players are not clicking together. The managers are making stupid mistakes. They're putting out the wrong lineups. They're putting out the wrong tactics. They've got what um they're picking players that they shouldn't be picking to go with the squad. And then you've got chaos. You've literally got chaos. So then what what is getting look, what is remaining? Do you get me? They're one of them, Sammy. They're one of them. I'm talking about them and Italy and England and these countries as a whole. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like all these nations have some really good players, but they're mixed in with a lot of shit players, and it's stopping them. Do you get me? Like, it's actually crazy, and this is why. Look, this is why international football has become boring now. Because, bro, how can you as Germany, yeah, nation Germany, yeah, be playing so bad, boring football? How is that actually? How is that even possible? Germany playing this bad of a football, being this bad, having that bad of a squad. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, Sammy. They lack talent. Germany and Italy. Exactly, Omar. Bro, how are you playing so bad? And listen, it's not even that they don't have enough talent. Bro, they're playing shit. And look at their players. Bro, you look at some of these players and then you ask them, bro, who even are you? Like, who are you? Who even are you, bro? Yeah? Like Amira, I know he's good, but who the hell is he? Who is my man? Jimmy. The same with Italy, bro. Who are some of these players, mate? Do you get me? Where's the chemistry? And look at the manager. Where's the quality? Then you look at these managers. Bro, look at Nagelsmann, bro. What is he doing? Bro, he looks completely lost out there. And I heard a report that my man apparently had gone in on these players, when this whole thing ended after the Slovakia game and cussed them out. Bro, he's losing the plot. Then you look at Italy, but they just sacked the manager. Now Gattuso came in. But what is going on over there as well? Do you get me? And look at the nations I'm talking about. But Germany and Italy are not just any nations, by the way. Yeah? These nations, mate, I'm telling you right now, these nations, we're not talking about some scrub national teams. We're talking about two nations that's won eight World Cups between them. Both nations have won 4 World Cups. Do you get me? It's like, mate, what is actually going on? Like, seriously, what is going on? No wonder the German fans and the Italy fans have been booing off the national teams. No wonder. Because, bro, how can you struggle? Bro, I mean, with all due respect to Norway, all right? They're my neighbors. No disrespect. But Italy should not be losing to Norway. You get slapped 3-0 and, bro, they keep a clean sheet against you. Not only that, Germany, well, how are you losing to Slovakia? I mean, red flag number one. But then you're struggling against Northern Ireland for nearly 70 minutes. Bro, and this is the thing. Look at the nations I am giving you guys. Like I said, these are not team pot nations. Yeah? These national teams right now should be. I know no European. Here's the thing. I know right now no European team has right now officially qualified. But there are some teams you can now look and say, yeah, you know what? You've qualified. Norway. They're going to qualify. Well, what's stopping them? That's one of the things. Well, that is where Germany and flipping Italy should be right now. Do you get me? Then we go on to the next one. England. Why are England so boring to watch? Mate, and this is the thing. Do you know what this reminds me of, people? Yeah? And here's the thing, Harrison. Facts, by the way. Facts. Yeah? But the squad, England squad, they've got such a good squad. I don't think people realize the talent of players that England squad. This is reminding me of 2006, the golden generation that England had with Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard, all these men. And they managed to fuck it up. Do you get me? Like, bro, how are you playing so boring? Bro, Andorra, you're just about beating them 3-0. Bro, you should be slapping them 5, 6, 7, 8-0. Like Spain slapped Turkey up 6-0. Like Portugal slapped up Armenia, um, what is it, 5-0. And it could have been even more. And Portugal slapped these nations up like that. So does Spain. Yeah? This is the thing. Like, and this is the thing. The only saving grace for England and Brazil is at least there's some talent there. Do you get me? Like England, Bellingham, Rice, Saka, Eze. I think even Ethan and Wary. That's another one. Max Dowman. Do you get me? Harry Kane, Miles Lewis Skelly, Palmer, Foden, Gehi. Like, look at the players I'm mentioning. Bro, look at the squad. Trent. That's a whole 11 I just mentioned, by the way. Look at the players I'm giving you. Yeah? Brazil at least has Rodrigo, Vinicius, Estevao, Paqueta, Allison. But again, it's not looking good. It's boring to watch. And you just look at this and you're going, mate, why are you not clicking together? First of all, why are you playing with such bad tactics? Militao as well, yeah? Gabriel, yeah, fair enough. The only thing that's saving England and Brazil right now is the talent that they've got. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they're not playing well as a unit. Do you get me? And why is it? By the way, let me just ask, why is it when you've got two squads that you need to have attacking managers, you buy managers that aren't really that attacking? Do you get me? Like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, some of these teams have such good squads, but you're playing like you've got a squad of flipping Sweden. Do you get me? And I'm not trying to disrespect my own country now, but let's be honest, they're playing so bad, these nations. Yeah? Italy, Germany, Brazil, and England, bro. The way they are playing, it's like if I'm look, if I was Argentinian, yeah, or Portuguese or Spanish or French, yeah, and I'm looking at these nations, I'm like, bruv, if we play you, I ain't even that worried really. I'm not really that scared. Bring them on. Do you get me? Imagine sitting there telling Germany or Italy, yeah, two European heritage teams, World Cup heritage teams, 8 World Cups, between them, and you tell either one of them, yeah, bring it on. I'm not scared. We've got a good chance. We can beat these lot. But if I was Italian or if I was German and I'd listened to that, bro, I would have been embarrassed. I would have felt embarrassed. And exactly. And look at the players some of these teams are starting. Bro, here's the thing. I wouldn't even be scared going up against these teams right now. Even with England and the thing is, the only thing with England I would be a bit worried about is the talent that they've got and the players that can just change the game in the blink of an eye like that. But I'm saying, yeah, yeah, bring them on, mate. Yeah, let's have a go. Yeah, I ain't scared of you. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Brazil, 5-time champion, people are not even scared of playing you. Do you know how embarrassing that is? If I was Brazilian, man, bro, I'd flip in, bro, I wouldn't even bother watching it. Yeah? I would literally go up to these players and to that manager and say, bro, what are you, man, doing? But how can you have at least Germany, Italy, and Brazil going into a World Cup and people are not even scared of playing them? Like, here's the thing. I never thought I would actually see a World Cup to live a day in my life where I would go into a World Cup where I'm like, Germany, Italy, and Brazil are not really that much of a threat. I don't think that has ever happened in the history of football where all three teams have been that bad. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. It's actually embarrassing. Do you get me? Exactly. Climax. Exactly. Yeah. The day that Germany is not a scary team to play again. That's the point. And it's not just them. It's not even just them. But Italy. But do you think anyone is scared of Italy right now, the way they're moving? But no one's scared of them right now. If I'm Italian and I'm listening to it, bro, I'd feel embarrassed. I'd feel ashamed. I would look at it and say, bro, how is my nation that's a full-time World Cup winning nation, yeah, and people not even fearing me? Like, what's all that about? Do you get me? Like, bro, international football has actually become so bad. It's actually unbelievable. And listen, Omar, the one thing, yes, but again, Omar, does it look like it's looking good? It doesn't even look good. This is the thing. So like, and it's like, bro, it's actually one exactly Dark Fusion. Bro, Portugal can play any of these teams right now, and I'm putting my money on Portugal winning all these games. All of them. They play Germany right now, bro. They actually beat Germany for the first time in God knows how long in the Nations League. Yeah? I think it's since what, 2000 and what was it? I think it was in the Euros or something. What was it? Euros 2004, I think it was. Yeah? But if Portugal plays against Germany right now, I'm putting my money on Portugal winning. If they play against what's it called? Italy, I'm putting money on Portugal. If they play against Brazil, I'm putting my money on them. Same with England. Well, they're boring, mate. They are so boring to watch. It's actually sad. It's actually sad, mate. But look, it is what it is, man. Like, look, I just want international football, yeah, to just end, yeah. As soon as the World Cup, bro, I swear, on Thursday when it ends, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate. Yeah, I can't stand international football, mate. It's so boring to watch. I'm telling you all. But hey, as always, man. Them big up everyone. I know it's been a. I know I haven't been on here for 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 a while. But here's the thing. Um, um, I've had a lot of stuff to do recently, so and I had to take a day off. But we're back now. Yeah, next week, pretty much every day, full content as always. Now, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see what there is to talk about. Like I said, it's so hard to do content during international break because here's the thing: you can only. Here's the thing: I can talk about Real Madrid for just a few days and about Barca for a few days. You can have a few panel shows on here and there, but after a few days, there's not much to talk about, especially when there's not much happening around your club. Do you get me? Like, obviously, one thing we need to watch out for is that all of our players gets back healthy. That's all begging for right now. If we can do that, then calm, say less. But I think the sooner we get to Friday, the better. Um, Listen, I will be back again tomorrow. We're gonna see what we do then. I'm gonna figure something out, but we'll see. Um, on Wednesday, Lee Gunner is joining the channel. Yeah. And we're gonna have a flipping serious talk, bruv. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, right now. Yeah, we're gonna have a serious talk. Yeah. Smash the likes up. Yeah. Sub. Listen, I'm 30 subs away from 700. All right. We're reaching that 1K before New Year. All right. And as soon as this channel hits 1K, we're just gonna go up like this. It's just gonna go up. Only up. We're not going down. We're just gonna go up. Yeah? And you, man, are gonna come with me. Yeah? You're on this right now. Yeah? Simple as that. Facts, Omar. Facts. But listen, and facts, climax. Facts, mate. Absolute fact. Spawn. Couldn't have said it any better. Now look, I'm going. I need to go get some sleep. I am fucking tired and I gotta go to college tomorrow. I need to go and do some things at the library. But look, big up everyone. Smash the like sub to the channel. I'm out. Yeah? Talk to you later. Yeah? And make sure you spam. I'm redirecting to Lee. Make sure you spam Lee Gunner's chat with Sam Blanco's raid. Yeah? And I'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah? Bless up, people. Yeah? Take care. Goodbye. Adios. And I'll see you next time. Adios. Ciao. A la madre.